Okay, so we are going to fit this blind into this template here. First thing to point out is we will always send our cassette blinds out with the cover profile secured to the top profile with a very small screw here and the same down the bottom. So the first thing to do when unpacking the box is to undo this screw. So once the screws have been taken out, we can just simply remove the cover profile and we have our top profile ready for fitting. Okay, so this profile here has got holes pre-drilled for the ease of this video. However, we won't do this to cassettes that we send out because obviously it's for you to drill the holes where you're going to get the best fixing. Okay, so now that we have the top profile with the cover off, we need to work out where we're going to fit this in the recess. Now, an important thing to note is if we want this as far back into the recess as possible, we have to allow for the lip that there is on the recess fix side channel. This lip is about 6mm, so I've pre-marked my frame to be so I know to fit this 6mm forward in my recess. Okay, so I'm now going to fit the blind just into the brackets as you would with any normal roller blind with the pin end and plunger end. Okay, so once the blind is in place, we then need to put this chain tidy on the chain. Simply done by lowering the chain through it. Ensure that the chain doesn't get twisted. Pull it right up and then fix it into the two pre-drilled holes on the bracket. We recommend using a very small screwdriver for this. Okay, so now we're going to put the cover track onto the top track. First step is to thread the chain through the pre-punched hole in the cover track. Make sure that the bottom bar is low enough down so that it's not going to hit the cover track. Slide the cover track into the groove on the top track and click into place. The subtle click will denote that it's in place. So now we're going to fit the side channels. Now the side channels will always come with pre-drilled holes, and what I'm holding here is a recess fix side channel. Simply slide the side channel into the bottom bar. Okay, so now we're going to fit the bottom profile, which will always have holes pre-drilled. So I have my two side channels in place here, although I haven't screwed them in. They're both loose. This means I can lift it slightly to slide the bottom profile underneath it, and the same on the other side. You may remember we made some pencil marks at the beginning of the video at the top of the blind to ensure that it was far enough forward in the recess to allow for our side channels. Well, we need to have the same measurement for this bottom profile. So if we left a 5mm gap at the top and then fitted the profile, we need to leave a 5mm gap at the bottom here and then fit our bottom profile. Finally, we need to secure our bottom profile and side channels. Start by screwing in the bottom profile, and then for the side profiles we recommend that you use a long magnetic screwdriver so that you can feed the screw down the side of the side channel and screw them in. Okay, so we've now completed fitting our blind. Obviously you will need to use a safety device if this is going into an area where children like to have access, and the laws for casetted blinds are the same as all other chain operated blinds. Simply fit the P-clip as you normally would. We trust we made things a little clearer on this video. If not, please always be free to ring us at the office and we'll be more than happy to help you.